What's up, machine freaks? Welcome to another 3D Machines production. Well, today we ended up getting the title and the horn, another sprocket. I guess this one is larger than that one. Yeah, so that one gives it more speed then. Different gear ratio. And then looks like a manual. Oh, and the key. Perfect. We need the key. Didn't come with a damn key, otherwise I would have fired it up for you guys. Well, maybe not. It probably doesn't frickin' run. That goes in there. Oh, wow. Hey, we get something. Battery's not completely shot. Before I do anything on this pig, I'm going to change the oil. That oil is so black it looks like it's the original from back in 2008 when this thing was made. So I don't look at manuals very often, but this one is pretty kick-ass. I mean, it's got colored pictures. You go through here and it'll tell you how to do just about everything. I've never seen that in a manual before. Maybe because this thing requires a lot of work done to it. Maybe that's why it tells you, you know, how to do stuff, so the basic idiot can take care of the maintenance himself. But the really cool thing is here it says locate your tools, and then here you go. You can start taking your frickin' bike apart with those tools provided. But the bike's made from China, and I'm sure the tools are made from China, so you probably don't want to use those tools. But for Seth, this bike would be perfect because Seth doesn't have any frickin' tools. But here's the toolbox. But what do you know? No tools. So I guess we can't do that. We've established that this thing didn't come with any Chinese tools, but that's okay because we got my American made stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take these fenders off. And then take the seat off too. Might as well take that front fender off too. Over here.
Hey, where you going?
Working on this damn Enduro. You only call me when I'm busy. I'm just kidding. I was playing you. You know how you were bitching at Jake when you got your Jeep? Yeah. I get a lot of that. Thankfully, I got some good subscribers. They tell me I do good too.
Right now I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna go over to Springville and get an oil filter and a wrench.
Had to give Seth a little bit of his own shit. If you got a strap hanging out of your gas tank, you might be a redneck. So this one's got a bracket, and it looks like it broke right off. We're not even gonna need that strap when I go ahead and put it back on there. Seth, you dropped the goddamn wrench again. You do it again, I'm gonna kill you. I'm about to drain the oil. I don't work for you. Look at how twisted the dipstick is. Yeah, that looks good. Look at the dipstick on this thing, seriously.
Shouldn't hit the bottom of the fucking branch.
Yeah, it's been probably down the road even. Yep, beautiful. Get a very, very accurate reading with that dipstick.
Check the oil on deep stain.
Did you?
She's a little low.
Is she? Maybe that's what all that knocking is, eh?
It's not knocking.
Easy out, are you kidding? Are you from the same location this bike's from?
What do you mean you gotta cut it out?
You don't easy out anything. You get the proper tool for the job. What are you doing? I have that where I want it.
Wait,
Seth, I'm gonna kill you.
why you gotta cut it?
You better relax.
You gotta cut that.
Yeah, I already cut it. Keep it in there. Well, easy now. You ain't cutting anything off.
That's my specialty. Oh, Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, you'll turn yourself into Bruce Jenner if you frickin' take a hold of this grinder.
How much you want me to cut off?
Hey, you ain't cutting it off, Seth. I'm gonna do it. He bent the hell out of this thing. See, now we gotta cut this and then you can put it back in.
I like how it's chrome.
I don't always cross-thread things, but when I do, I finish that fucker off with an impact. Seth, she started. Don't screw it up now.
Why doesn't this thing run?
I don't know, we're trying to get to the bottom of that. Gotta start with the engine on first.
You don't gotta go to work tonight.
Of course we're recording. I'm a goddamn YouTube sensation. What?
Do you want a s'more?
S'more what? Yeah, I'll have a s'more.
Seth, do you want a s'more?
No, thank you.
Seth, what the hell's the matter with you? You never put on a s'more. I think this thing's gonna take exactly like 1 quart.
Anyway, you sure? No.
Why? How much do you think it'll take?
Less than that.
Well, it was at the halfway mark.
But why is he only takes 1.2 and it's double the size?
Yeah, but who cares?
Okay. Alright, I don't know nothing.
I know you don't know nothing. That's why I don't even bother asking you. Accoutrement? What is that shit? Let me see that shit.
It's perfect.
Is that a s'more or what? Oh, that's per box.
How you guys making those?
Fire?
You got fire going?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was a s'more.
Right.
Making a mess ball.
There we go. That's an actual muffler tolerance now. Now the muffler's actually doing something, you know, before it was just like there to go rattle, rattle, rattle. So what we got going right now is we took the carburetor boot off the engine and Seth's aiming the gas line at our oil pan so we can get all the old gas out of here. I'm working on taking off this throttle linkage on the carburetor so we can get this carb out. Seth and I got quite a bit done last night. We got some bolts in this bracket. Before there was absolutely no bolts, so now that bracket's actually doing something. Got the carburetor off along with the carburetor boot, which goes right there. Got my spark tester there because we don't have any spark. But I haven't gone ahead and, you know, pushed the brakes in or the clutch in at the same time doing the electric start, and that might affect it because I know on that one tiny pit quad I had, you had to pull in the brake. So hopefully it's something like that. But we're going to start out with something simple if it isn't that, and like do kill switches and safety switches and stuff like that, because, you know, big stuff really usually never goes wrong. But there's the carburetor. Going to clean that up. Once I find spark though, this thing's going to have a fresh start. It's going to have fresh fluids and a new spark plug. Seth's officially blind. There's spark there. Frickin' jackwagon.